my feel-good breakfast show.
You're still on your Feel Good Breakfast show right here on S3. And today we're having a conversation about your health, my health, everyone's health. Because my friend, you always need to be in the know. Now, when we talk about metabolic syndrome, it is in fact a condition that raises the risk of you developing diabetes or even cardiovascular diseases. And this is why when it comes to it, it's always good to have the experts in your corner. This morning, we're joined by researcher Ashley Smith from the Medical Nutritional Institute, and she's going to help us be a little bit more on the right side of our health and 100% having that knowledge. Now, Ashley, the metabolic syndrome, you know, it's something that you guys have been focusing on for a long time. It's almost around about 20 years, correct? Yeah. So I want to know, can you please take us through pretty much the link between diabetes as well as cardiovascular diseases?
So the shocking reality is that 80% of diabetics die from cardiovascular disease, and that is why it's essential that all diabetics make heart health a priority. Insulin resistance causes your body cells to use energy less effectively, and this raises your blood glucose levels. Then, in an effort to stabilize your blood glucose levels, insulin stimulates fat production. This means that all excess glucose is converted to and stored as fat, called triglycerides, and this places additional strain on your heart.
Sure. And speaking of triglycerides, can you speak to us about, you know, the risk of elevated levels of it on diabetes and cardiovascular diseases?
So triglycerides form part of your cholesterol profile, and we know that abnormal cholesterol is a major contributor towards the development of cardiovascular diseases. But then it's also important to recognize that triglycerides are actually an independent risk factor when it comes to cardiovascular disease, because they can actually accelerate the process of atherosclerosis.
Sure.
That is why it is so important to monitor and manage your cholesterol and your triglyceride levels.
Sure. And this is why we have you guys here to help us do that, right? So this is why I have to ask, because of course you touched on it earlier on, and you said that it is important for diabetics to take their, you know, cardiovascular health very seriously. How are you guys helping us do that?
Abnormal cholesterol is a serious condition, and it needs to be addressed as a major contributor towards heart disease. And for this, you need a product that addresses all types of cholesterol collectively. Ricol is an effective triglyceride and cholesterol lowering product, and it contains a unique blend of ingredients that target various biochemical pathways involved in the absorption, digestion, and removal of cholesterol and other harmful fats from your system. And by doing so, Ricol lowers your total cholesterol, your LDL, and your triglyceride levels. So it remains effective in the body for longer, thereby addressing fat absorption even further. Observational studies have shown that you can actually reduce your triglyceride levels by up to 47%. And from our experience, what we've seen is that many of the patients show results between 8 and 12 weeks. So what we advise is that you test your cholesterol with a lipogram 12 weeks after you start using Ricol in order to see the difference.
Yeah.
And you can get Ricol at your nearest pharmacy without a prescription.
Beautiful. Ashley, thank you so much. And I feel like you genuinely always leave us with nuggets of knowledge. So we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It is, of course, the Medical Nutritional Institute allowing us to have a little bit of a dual focus today, all in the name of balancing our diabetes with our heart health and genuinely being able to have that knowledge to take the necessary steps and precautions. So go and share with your friends and family, because it is all about looking after ourselves, but also looking after others. You're still on your Feel Good Breakfast show right here on S3.